Good day, everybody. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing great. Those of you who do not know me, this is Dr. Nandi. I've uploaded all kinds of math videos on my YouTube channel. I've also uploaded all kinds of travel videos. Maybe you can check out my travel videos. They're short and entertaining. Now, why am I solve math problems? I solve math problems because a lot of my students come to me and complain that math is very difficult subject. Yes, I realize that. There is no question about it. I agree with you 100%. But then if you know the steps to solve any particular problem, a math problem, it is not that bad. And I'll show it to you by solving a simple problem today. So my request, please do not quit halfway through. Please stick around till the end of this video. This is a short video and I'll give you some important tips at the end of this program. So let's get started. Says find all the relative extrema of this function fx equal to 6x minus x squared. So let's write the expression again or the function again. It is function of x is equal to 6x minus x squared. Now, to find a relative extrema, we have to take first derivative and then the second derivative. So the first derivative, which is given as f prime x, is nothing but d of fx, derivative of fx with respect to x, which is, as you know, derivative of 6x is 6 and derivative of x square is minus 2. The 2 from the exponent comes and then x, y, because the exponent of x is 2 minus 1 or 1. Now we also need to take the second derivative. Second derivative is written as f double prime x, which is nothing but second derivative of f of x with respect to x. Okay, and this is equal to derivative of 6 minus 2x. Now the derivative of 6, as you all know, is 0. It's constant term, so its derivative is 0. Why? Because it does not change with x. So derivative is 0. And derivative of 2x minus 2x is minus 2 because derivative of x is 1. So the final answer is minus 2. So how will we find the critical numbers? So critical numbers are obtained by setting the first derivative equal to 0. Equal to 0. Okay. So in our case, that will be, we already derived the first derivative is 6 minus 2x, that equal to 0. So how do you solve this equation? You add 2x on both sides. Let me move this up a little bit. So 6 is equal to 2x now. Now we divide by 2 on both sides because I want to separate the constant term 2 from the variable x. So x is equal to 3. Okay. Now this is a critical number for this function, x equal to 3. Now let's plug it in the let's substitute the critical number, the critical number x equal to 3 in the second derivative. Okay. And we already know f prime double prime x is minus 2. Being minus 2, that means it is less than 0. Okay. Or we can write, moving up a little bit. uh, f prime, f double prime actually, x is 3 is also less than 0, is less than 0, okay? Or we can write this. And that means f prime, f double prime 3 is 0, and we already know that f prime x, just first derivative, is 6 minus 2x, and fx is 6x minus x square. Okay, so let's find the value of the function at the critical number. Value of the function at the critical number. Value of the function at x equal to 3, which is the critical number, where the first derivative is 0. Critical number. Okay, so let me correct this. Critical, I'll write it again. Critical number. Okay, so let's find f of 3. Let's move it up a little bit. So f of f of 3 is equal to 6 times 3 minus 3 square, or 6 times 3 is 18 minus 3 square is 9, is 9. Okay, so let me erase this a little bit. So minus 9 equal to 9. So this is the functional value at x equal to 3. Okay. Hence, for this function 3, 9, 3, 9 is a relative maximum. Y is a relative maximum because f prime x is 6 minus 2x, and f double prime x is equal to minus 2 is a relative, yes, that is a relative maxima. And the main reason is maximum because because f prime 3 is equal to 0, and f double prime 3 is less than 0. Remember, it is minus 2. Okay, so less than 0. Hence, 39, the point 39 is a relative maxima of this function fx equal to 6x minus x squared. Let me walk with you through the steps again. So the function is given as 6x minus x squared. To find the relative extrema, we have to take the first derivative, which is 6 minus 2x. Okay, and then we find the second derivative, which is negative 2. Now, first we get the critical numbers by equating the first derivative equal to 0 to 0. Solve for x, x is 3. So we already know at 3, x equal to 3, the first derivative is 0. The second derivative is less than 0. So it is a maxima. Okay, now how do we find the fx value at x equal to 3? Just plug x equal to 3. Remember, fx is the functional value at x equal to 3. That means it's a corresponding y value because fx is on the y-axis, vertical axis. So plug in x equal to 3, y, because that's a relative maxima. So what does y come up with? We come up with y equal to 6 times 3 minus 3 square, or f of 3 is 9. Hence, the point 3, 9. 3 is the x value, y value is 9, is a relative maxima for this. And the main reason is f prime x is 0, f double prime x is less than 0. So it's a maxima at that point, 39. I stop here today. I know you may have a few questions or a doubt. Hey, don't hesitate, write me a note. I would also like to know where you are watching from. What time is it? What time of the day is it at your place? Please drop that in the comment and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Okay. I appreciate the fact that you took the time to watch my video. If you like my video, give me thumbs up. That really motivates me. If you like this video, share with your friends. You and your friends, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button. And please do not forget to click on the bell button, which will notify you every time I upload a new video. Hey, thanks for taking the time to watch the video. Take care. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.